Hello everyone! So today I wanted to talk about everyday jewelry, fine jewelry, pieces that you can wear on the regular, and let's just get straight into it. Fine jewelry is going to be perfect for your everyday pieces because you don't have to fuss over them too much depending on the material. Not everything should be worn every single day. I would say the main things to focus on for your everyday pieces are: do you have to take them on and off every single day, and is that something that's gonna bother you? Because for me, other than my lobe earrings, I don't want to remove my jewelry all the time. It's too much fuss. Second thing is it a sentimental piece? Because if it's jewelry that if you lost it, if it got damaged, is going to break your heart, you probably should not be wearing that every day. You should wear that or reserve that for more special occasions, places where you know that you can really take care of that piece. For example, I don't follow the rules. I do wear my fine jewelry whenever I want to, but this ring did belong to my grandmother. And so this is not a piece that I'd probably want to wear every single day. However, this ring I bought for myself. It's golden crystals. It was already a little bit nicked and scratched up when I got it from the consignment shop. Not too bad though, like polishing got all of that right out. But this is a piece that I know that if I did nick it up some more, it's very easy to fix. I wouldn't be worried about it. It's not gonna fall off my finger really easy. It does fit my finger size, whereas this one, no matter, well, I guess if I put it on that one, but most fingers that I put this ring on, it can get a little bit loose throughout the day, so, you know, wouldn't want it to fall off. And lastly is, does it work with your style? Because I know you're gonna watch so many videos and they're all gonna say, oh, you need your everyday jewelry pieces to just be basic, you know, just plain gold, nothing else, goes with everything. But if you love color, if you wear color all the time, or there's certain shades that you always wear, do not be afraid to go for certain gemstones, such as sapphires, rubies, emeralds. Am I wearing my emerald ring right now? I think I took it off. About to put it on, but don't be afraid to go for a gemstone piece for your everyday piece as long as those gems are secured, which they should be. Now let's get into the pieces that I have on and what I look for in my everyday jewelry. For my earrings, right now I have a mix of metals in. I have silver, white gold, gold. For the most part, I have to wear fine jewelry in my ears, preferably gold. I don't know why, but I have very sensitive ears, and other metals over time, it just aggravates me. Another thing that I look for is, for all earrings except for my lobe piece, they need to be very light. Not in color, but like, I can't feel them moving around. Such as this dangly piece, even though it's dangly, my little chain part of my earring, I never feel it move. That is so important to me because for all of my jewelry, I don't want to fuss over it. I don't want to feel it. I don't want to feel like my earlobes are wiggling throughout the day, except for maybe just the lobes, and that's because it's real easy to take off. It's not my cartilage. I don't mind taking off my lobe jewelry at night. However, for anything that goes up into my cartilage, I refuse to remove that and put it back in daily, especially because my piercings might close. The blue topaz stud, as well as the necklace I'm wearing today, is actually from YFN Jewelry. I'm really excited to be collaborating with them because I preach so much about how fine jewelry does not have to be expensive. You can get affordable pieces, and this brand is exactly that. The reason that they're able to bring affordable pieces to you is because they design it, manufacture it, and then ship it directly to you. There's no middleman, there's no extra store that is incurring expenses for them. I'll go ahead and pop the website and my discount code down below. Go ahead and check them out. I'm definitely gonna be ordering some more pieces from them. The holidays are coming up and I have a household of little sisters that are all gonna want some jewelry, and maybe you can get your family some pieces for the holidays as well. The reason that I have blue topaz is actually because of my grandmother, may she rest in peace, but her birthstone was aquamarine. However, finding aquamarine pieces that I like, that have enough blue in them, is just difficult. I find that a lot of times they show up too clear. So this is the closest thing that I have to that, and it does remind me of my grandmother. Moving on to necklaces, I kind of switch out my everyday necklace based on the season. So right now, I have this silver and gold sun and moon necklace from YFN on, as well as this, is it called a no, herringbone. My gold herringbone necklace from Piercing Pagoda. Preference-wise, I do prefer a gold dainty necklace for my everyday piece. And the reason for this mainly is that I don't have to worry about my body products such as lotion and perfume when it comes to gold. It's not gonna damage the necklace, whereas if I were to wear one of my pearl pieces every day, I am gonna have to take greater care of that. And for everyday pieces, as I said earlier, you want something that is no fuss, no hassle, isn't gonna break in your sleep. However, I've broken a chain or two while sleeping, and it's quite affordable to fix, so don't worry about that if you're getting a very thin piece. But it's been a very long time since I've had any of my jewelry break on me. I'll actually show you guys. This was the necklace, speaking of pearls, that broke on me years ago in my sleep. I still don't even know, like, this chain is not even, I don't know, it hasn't happened again. For bracelets, I've honestly just been loving to share these pieces, and I got these in September for my birthday. Before this, I was not a bracelet girl. You could not get me to wear a bracelet every single day because they just bothered me. I felt like with writing, and I type a lot for work, I always felt them move. However, having something that's very smooth and just actually fits my wrist, they're not moving around a whole lot. I don't have to worry about them sliding, falling off, and I think that for a bracelet, you don't want something heavy. And if you are gonna wear a bracelet as an everyday piece, it's so personal to you, but you probably should wear it on your less dominant hand, the one that you don't write with, just so that you're not bumping it and slamming it into things, because I might just be clumsy, but I feel like anytime, I don't know, my right hand, my right wrist does bang into things sometimes, or if I'm writing, it's like moving and scratching around, so it's just something to be mindful of. And these pieces are 10 karat gold and then 14 karat gold with diamonds inside. However, you can do any gemstone. Also, if you want clear gemstones, you don't have to go for diamonds. Diamonds are the marketing scheme of the lifetime because they're not rare. Like, maybe like a really, really good, clear, clarity and all of that is very, very rare. But for the most part, the diamonds that you're buying in store, they're not rare. You can come buy them. So moissanite is a lot cheaper, or you can go for lighter sapphires such as pink sapphire, get a really light one. If you want gemstones that go with all of your clothing, do not have a lot of color, just think outside of the box. Now for my favorite category of jewelry, that is going to be my rings. I did go ahead and put on a lot of them just so that you could see options for when I say everyday. I don't think that rings, as long as they're not sentimental, as long as the gemstone is not likely to fall out or anything like that, if not all, most rings can be worn on a daily basis. Going down the list, first things first, we have my sapphire and 14 karat gold ring that I got from Etsy. However, I've already told the backstory behind this so many times. I lost my grandmother's rings and I needed to find a replica before I told my mom, and so I was able to find this one right here with marquise sapphires in it. Then we have my class ring, which I'm so proud of this, not just because, you know, I have my degree, but also because if I look back at my great grandmother's class ring, we graduated from the same university. It's such an upgrade and I love generational growth. It just makes me so happy to see. Moving on to my emerald ring. I just wanted some emeralds in my collection. It's the same way that I am building out my clear gemstones right now. So that's just what we have. But if I remember correctly, this is 14 karat gold with emeralds and diamonds. Then, okay, I think I was told this is abalone in my jewelry collection video of all of my rings, but I'm still not 100% sure. Oh, let me focus. But this is a silver ring with a very beautiful coloring. This one also has such a lovely story behind it. I found it at a consignment store. And then about a year, 2 years after my great grandmother passed, my mother found her jewelry box, or I guess we always had it, we just didn't go through it. And she has the exact same ring, just slightly different in the way that the coloring is, from the same company. And I was like, wow, me and her have the same style. Moving on to the next ring that I got from a consignment store. I think I already discussed this, but it is my, I don't know if this is actually Chanel, but it has the Chanel emblem on it. It is 14 karat gold and it has crystals. You'll notice that a lot of my jewelry comes from either smaller websites, Etsy, consignment shops. I just love for my pieces to be original to me. I don't really like to shop for jewelry with the really big jewelry houses. You can, nothing against it. If I was gifted that, I would be so happy. But I tend to shop for vintage pieces or pieces that I don't think I'll see everybody with, other than some of my necklaces, because I like astrology necklaces. Let me show you another one. Such as this necklace of a topless lady is supposed to represent Virgo, which is my astrological sign. Have I seen anybody else with this? No, but they do sell this in bulk on Etsy, so it's not like it's overly creative or anything like that. But I also just think that shopping with smaller websites or smaller brands such as YFN, Piercing Pagoda, I don't think I'd call them a small brand by any means. Maybe even YFN is not a small brand, but they're not the big jewelry houses, you know. You can find much more affordable pieces. You can get great warranties on them if you need to. It's just my preference. So just remember, for everyday pieces, you want it to be affordable. Please do not wear the most expensive thing that you own outside of the house every single day, unless you just got it like that and it's not gonna stress you out. But personally, I think that your everyday pieces should be affordable. Even if they're vintage like mine and not easily replaceable in terms of the exact same style and piece, it should be replaceable in the sense that you would have the funds to replace it should you need to. Second, durable, wearable. You want pieces that you're not gonna fuss over, that you don't have to take off every single second, that you're putting on, you know, some lotion or playing sports. Well, playing sports is for safety reasons, but I'm just talking about like for sweat. If I'm working out, I don't have to take off some of my jewelry just because I'm sweating. If I'm getting in the pool, I do like to take off pretty much everything except for my earrings, but a lot of times you don't have to with certain metals. And my pieces are not gonna break easily. And if something does break and it's an everyday piece, it's very affordable to repair. And lastly, you don't want anything that is sentimental. It is going to break your heart, okay? I'm telling you from experience. When I lost all 3 of my great grandmother's sapphire rings, I was just like, wow, like, that's not great. So cherish your pieces. I hope that you have a easy time building your collection. Feel free to leave any questions down below. If you want me to do more jewelry videos, hopefully I get to partner with some more brands. I am so excited to share my love of jewelry with you guys, and hopefully you guys start to build your own collection. Thank you for watching, and please consider subscribing. Bye.